under par. Tyrrell Hatton off to a good start as well. He picked up an early birdie. He's on the fifth. The Englishman at 2 under, 3 behind.
Coverage of the golf on the BBC Sport website at the moment, and then when the cricket is over, you'll be able to listen to it on Sports Extra. Tomorrow night, we've got full commentary of England's opening match of the tournament against Serbia. Earlier this evening, Gareth Southgate spoke to John Murray.
Gareth, the eve of another major tournament, so that's for you 4 as a player, and now 4 as a manager as well. But it is once more unto the breach, isn't it?
It is. These are enjoyable moments because there's a lot of preparation being done, and frankly, you want to get on with the games. I think the players on the training pitch this week, they're ready for the game to come, and I'm pleased we play tomorrow, not having to wait another couple of days, really.
What have you concentrated most on this week?
Well, a bit of everything, really. We've had the opportunity to physically work the players because some of them needed a little bit more training. They've had plenty of recovery days, but also the chance to extend a few of them earlier in the week. Then the tactical aspect of what we think Serbia will bring, and the mentality. You try and hit every objective during a training week.
And how are the primary concerns? John Stones, Luke Shaw?
Yeah, both have trained over the last couple of days. Luke's doing more and more with the full group, so we have to see whether he can play some sort of a part tomorrow. But
really, so that's a possibility.
Well, it really depends on how long and whether we decide that it's better to wait a little bit longer. But he's today trained fully with the team, so although that's a very light session, so we've got to bear that in mind, but he's progressing really well.
And John Stones?
John's trained the last couple of days. Obviously had the illness just before that, but he's fine and he's ready to go.
You know very well, don't you, the importance of winning the first match, because you've always managed it as a manager, so you're in that position again. Yeah,
that's of course what every coach at the beginning of the tournament is hoping for, and a couple of teams have had perfect starts, really. Ahead by 3 goals at half time in 2 games. So, but of course, football can, in tournaments you've got to be ready for every possibility, every event that might happen. So it's not just about preparing the team to start well, it's about preparing for the full 95 or however many minutes we have, and making sure that as an England team we're prepared for everything that Serbia can bring.
So here we are on the verge of it again. I mean, what are your emotions? What are your hopes? What are your fears?
I'm excited, to be able to go into a major tournament as manager of your country is a massive honour. So, we've done most of our preparation by this point, and you can watch the other games tonight, and of course there are little bits and pieces that you're still working through tomorrow as well, but the players are ready, and we trust them to go and play.
John Murray talking to Gareth Southgate. John is with us now. Phil Gielka with us as well. What will they have been working on this week, Phil? Because Gareth Southgate sounded slightly vague there.
Well, obviously, general stuff, but I presume they'll know the team that's playing now, so they'd have done some sort of shape and some shadow work and little bits and bobs, but just general stuff, set pieces, just things like that. But most of the hard work would have been done over the course of the last 2 or 3 months, and obviously a few practice games and stuff like that. So it's just tidying up on the last bits and bobs and just getting ready to start a tournament.
Did you get a sense, John, at all that they've been working on? I mean, they must have been working on attacking phases of play.
Yeah, well, I think possibly, the relief is that they've had John Stones available for the last couple of days, so therefore he's been able to be a part of that. There were no further clues today whether it would be Trent Alexander-Arnold in the midfield role, but that seems to be the general feeling, that he'll be playing there alongside Rice. And other than that, you know very well what I would have thought what the team would be.
Do you sense, and Gareth Southgate himself mentioned a couple of teams being 3-0 up at half-time, do you get a sense that what they do tomorrow night is already going to be judged against what Germany and Spain have done? And maybe Italy as well, actually.
Well, we'll see what happens in the next 45 minutes. But I do. I think that, and I think as well, they need a real settler. They need a strong start. As I mentioned to him there, in his previous 3 tournaments as manager, they've won the opening game, and that really has been a springboard to them going, further into the tournament. There is a lot of talk around. I don't know whether you've picked it up with the people that you've spoken to. People are not so much saying that England are among the favourites. They're saying they are the favourites. So that brings its own pressure. But I think we should mention England have never gone beyond so much as a semi-final at a major senior men's tournament on foreign soil. So they're going to have to do something they've never done before. But there again, people would say, well, they've got as talented a squad as they've ever had.
The people I've been mainly speaking to today have been Scottish fans on trains. They haven't been telling me that England are the favourites.
Didn't bring up England.
They didn't really want to talk football, I'll be honest with you. a lot of them, strangely enough. I mean, you've said it before, Phil, when you've been part of everything this week and told us, don't lose your first game. Don't lose it. And Southgate, one of his strengths is how they perform in their opening games.
Yeah, I think don't lose it, but as we've just said, if you win it, that just relaxes the squad. If you win the first game, you're nearly qualified out of the group. That's how important the first game can be. When I said before about don't lose it, that's again because you don't want the nervousness to come in the next couple of games. But the opportunity is to go out and win, and like I say, there will be comparisons to how the other, shall we say, bigger nations have done so far. Obviously 3-0 up at half-time in a couple of games probably not done him too much of the favours, but we've got to go out there and attack the game and hopefully get the 3 points.
Full commentary of England tomorrow with John Matthew Upson alongside them. England against Serbia, 8 o'clock kickoff. All the build-up before it, of course. Italy, Albania on BBC One this evening. If you go to the iPlayer or the BBC Sport website and app, you can watch the pictures in sync with our commentary from Paul Robinson and John Akers.
Thank you, Mark. Ready to get back underway in Dortmund in front of some crowd. The Albanians inside the crowd especially have been making an absolute racket as we're back underway with Italy leading by 2-1.